basis. So hang on, here we are. Tracy
Hmm.
Joe, welcome. Hello, everybody. It's Lynn Scott Hagerman, and I'm here today to bring my wonderful friend and special guest, Tracy Joe Jaco, to you. Um, the two of us girls have decided to do a monthly podcast on a regular basis. So hang on, here we are. Tracy
Hmm.
Joe, welcome.
Thanks, Lynn. It's fun. The reason we decided to do it,
Yeah,
well, maybe to teach people how to do it. There's nothing special about it. You just get up and you get with a friend and you jump in and you just have this conversation that we call flow.
that's right. That's right.
There's no topic. It's not a show that has topics.
Yeah,
It just has things that we're really experiencing in our everyday life and coming across people that are doing it. Like, I
yeah.
don't know how to reinvent myself. Everyone's like, oh, you have to reinvent yourself. No, this is, I spent 63 years doing this. Sorry. Let me just, let me just, let me just, I can't. I don't have time for all that. And I mean, some people are great at it, but that's because that's where they're at. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I think a lot of it, when we get rid of a lot of the complication of things, and we redefine what things are so that we can create an order around it because we were going to create that there's nothing wrong with having order.
That's right.
We've seen what disorder has already done.
Yes, we have
Has
been
a
living
cousin called dis-ease, and you know
present
it's like,
disorder.
yeah, just so in the redefining, like getting rid of things, like it's real simple. I'm not going to say things that are political
Right.
because I think politics gets used over things that are spiritual. And we
Yeah,
were supposed to have a separation of church and state. And I think that's all hokey pokey and you could turn yourself around and that's what it's all about. And that's why now we're in this mess that we're in. And, we just got redefined for people to agree upon we're two genders, right? A man
right,
and a woman, right?
right.
Right? Everyone,
Yep.
everyone, right? Right? Right. We're agreeing on that,
We're
right?
agreeing
Okay,
on
okay.
that.
So now that we can agree on that, if you want to put a costume on and be a mermaid, put a costume on and go to a costume party. Okay, because the rest of them costumes are too much of a cost to you and me and the children.
That's right.
And one of the first holidays, Hallmark holidays, that I would like to vote to get rid of,
Yeah,
maybe we just call it something else. And it's the intention of the way it's being celebrated that makes you be compliant or
yes.
say, I agree to this or I don't agree to it. Being compliant to me would just be the person that most of everyone has become, the quiet one. They're third eye blind.
Mm,
Like they zip that baby shut. Oh, that ain't good, but we're gonna do it anyway.
hmm.
Hence, why do I do the things I hate and I hate the things I do? And oh, wait, we could create a place where you can go for that. It's called church. But see, church wasn't the business, it wasn't the building, it was the people, the
That's right.
temple, the original temple. Oh, the building. See, it's metaphorical and allegorical and all of this, and most people can't go into the flow. That's why me and you do
Yeah,
this.
we flow. That's right. We just flow from one thing to the other, Tracy Joe, and we can follow what each other is saying. Not everyone could, but we can because we just flow together.
I think on a subconscious level, though, too, there's some things that we do have in common.
Yes.
Um, I know one of the passions you have, and that what brought you out was, things that were done, to you, and so you take a stand for the children and all
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Um, and I think we agree on a thing called the military industrial complex. I had to make some notes to Angel. We were talking a little bit and wanted to talk about these things.
That you did. Yeah.
And we I think I'm gonna say 50-50, 50-50. There's people that believe that the farm is spelled FARM, and we have a master farmer spelled God.
Yes.
And he didn't leave us alone. He left us with a lot of wisdom
Yes, he did.
that we were supposed to pass on and share about these things called seeds that you throw everywhere. That's another metaphor for me. Yeah. Land wherever you're gonna, on a rock, on a hill, on some, you're gonna sprout and you're gonna make it or you're not. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Well, the reason the ground is either a rock or you know, ready to be fertile is because of you, what you do. It's all about you. All of these things are about you. So
Mhm.
we know that. So, but there's this imposter, GAWD. We've talked about him. The wireless device we're talking on, Global Awareness Wireless Device, GAWD. And he has a farm, but it's spelled PHARM. Okay.
Yes.
And it's not the same, but it tricks you that it's the same. Okay. So you think God's farm, okay, it has AI, they're angel intelligence. They've been working that.
Just put it on.
But it doesn't feel right.
It is about safety.
And this one?
You will barely know it is there.
This is the Toro leather holster by MCG Tactical. Strap it, clip in, move out.
Garden of Eden for a very long time.
Yeah.
Somebody got jealous. He didn't like his job. Shame on you. Love the job you were given. Okay.
Yeah.
Seriously, everyone goes, "Oh, Tracy, why don't you have a show and you get out there?" No, this is enough for me because this is a lot. This is me stepping forward, learning how to use my voice because I really believe that that's what we're supposed to be using. This is the sacred tool right here.
Yes, it is.
It's between the head and the heart. Okay. I think it's that we got silenced. You could go metaphor the stone. A stone was put here. Okay. The stone gets rolled away and you can speak. You have to speak in this reality because it's just now coming out that we have these amazing things. They're still trying to call them military industrial complex things though, like remote viewing or whatever. But we know that our God, like if you eat from this farm, you get the fruits of the Holy Spirit. The fruits of the Holy Spirit, baby, they're organic.
That's
See,
right.
this is what me and Lynn do. You guys, I'm just doing what me and Lynn do.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we
So
do.
you get the fruits of the Holy Spirit, the AIs here, the angel intelligence. Okay, but this other God, this one that has the PHARM,
Yes.
so GAWD, that has AI, artificial intelligence. He has artificial food. He has processed food, you guys. It either comes in a powder form, a liquid form. It comes in some kind of a form. It's not organic.
That's true.
Okay, why don't they call that anti-organic food?
That's a good question.
See how words are picked and just, but anyway,
We're excellent with words,
he's got this guy, this rep. I know y'all heard of him. He works for him. Actually, this farm god, he runs the military industrial complex. You can either call that MIC, but I think that's actually an intelligence of bad people, or you can go Mick. Okay, Mick.
Yeah.
Donald's.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
They got their own food, but it's not only McDonald's, it's McDonnell Douglas. So it's like, I love how the people who are having the shows, they have somebody on the, and they're looking that up, looking up McDonnell Douglas, I love how everyone's getting tech and upgrading, It
Yeah.
gets me excited, but I want to just tell the tech to do it, and it does it. So I'm not quite the tech speed. Tech speed's not quite ready for me yet. Yeah. But anyway, so get this.
Okay. Ready.
So in God's farm,
Uh-huh.
okay, we're food processors. We eat the food and we process it.
That's right.
And then what we process is good for the earth. It's very symbiotic.
It is.
I don't need Monsanto to create some GMO artificial food miracle grow. I'm a miracle grower. I'm the miracle growing. Okay. Anyway, let me keep going because this is fun. I love doing this with you.
I'm trailing you.
So over here in this other guy's land that, sells the McDonald's food, they sell processed food. Okay. And then you become the food processor. Okay. Of that. But what's going on here they got A plus B equals result. So if you're the food processor, if I put A hamburger, B French fries inside of you and watch the process that goes through, oh look, they get fat after 3 months. Ooh, you
Right.
get what's going on. We have become an experiment. We have
Yes.
to get people to see that the whole America, my beautiful America, the land of the free and the home of the brave. That used to be an Indian woman talking about her son. She was proud of the warrior of this land, by the way, not what they've done to our military, because these guys are disgusted finding out what's been done to them. And let's not talk about what military industrial complex, PHARM, has given them as food called, what are those meals? MRE? Those
Yes.
MREs?
Yes.
See, I'm an ex-military wife. I've got 2 husbands under my belt. Sorry. The first one didn't work out. I'm sorry. We tried real hard, but the military destroys your marriages because they do. Oh, let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Well, let's finish up
Okay.
just
We'll
everyone
go.
being clear on the God and the God. Okay. You're in the world. You're not of it. Okay. You came from the Garden of Eden. Somehow you woke up in this scary place. And now you think a McDonald's Happy Meal is what you're supposed to give your kids because you're a busy woman. I know. I'm one of them. You can bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan. You're supposed to never let him forget he's a man, except for then you find out he's a woman wearing your clothes when no one's around. Anyway, I had to do it. It's funny
Exactly.
I'm doing this on purpose.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
This is good.
so
Yeah.
I want to show you something.
Okay.
This is why it's good to keep the things that you have. Tech is great, but something in your hand, you have an old article from a newspaper that can't be changed here, but it can be changed there.
Yes.
Okay. That's why it's good, everyone, to have old school. That's why it's good to
We're
have
good
the
at
old
that too.
stories from your grandmother, the maiden mother crone connection. The son, father, grandfather connection is starting to grow stronger. I am so excited because it wasn't. Remember when we started talking, I was like, this has to change. We have to do
Yes.
this. Okay.
I've got goosebumps head to toe. Yes.
Yep. So it's working. And I'm so happy to take a stand to the side of the man and let the man lead the way, because I swear to you, ladies, if I got to save the world, someone already did that, by the way.
Yeah,
Okay. You know, we can't even say his name, but they call him Jesus here. He's an experience you have to have and call into your life.
Amen.
But we can talk about that, and maybe we'll put something in the, to lead you there. But
Yeah.
anyway, so this military industrial complex stuff has been going on for a long time. And talk about, now we're finding out where all the money's been wasted, and they create all these things to funnel money off to here and get it off to there. Get this. This is an orange bracelet that my first husband, Army Ranger Special Forces drill sergeant. Okay. 20 years, okay, because they give you a 20-year and back. That's what that's called when you're put into that. There's a military industrial mind mess with you program called that, the 20 and back. There's a lot of things, you guys, that you're going to find out how they messed with us.
Yeah, they have.
But
They have.
we are uncorruptible. God said for a time and a season,
That's right.
throw everything you got at them. Go ahead. Oh, haha, throw everything you got at them. That's funny. That's
I
one of the
love
things
that.
we've learned.
Oh,
I
well,
don't know this mean God that spites people and slaps them down and burns them and all this other kind of, some of those stories were good though. I do like some of the script, but just the smiting and the mean and there's some things I think that were not right there.
yeah.
I'm that's why I'm very happy to be alive, because we are getting to see truth and lies.
We are.
We are in discernment training 101. Remember, I've been saying we've got to get in, like it or not, people. You showed up for class. You're here. If you're here, you're in it.
That's right.
But this was fascinating. So we're finding out all these money, they're being wasted and this and that and the other. Okay. This is how I say they abuse the military families, spouses, and children 100%. I'm sorry if you're in the military and you feel that way and you need someone to talk about. I'm going to tell you what, these things are being birthed now. So we're just going to put that in a live uterus, not some, because that's real too. Okay. because anyway, and people that care and love you will be willing to talk with you and help you with things that now is a time that you've been silenced and no one will listen to you. Well, too late, because we're talking now and we're listening to one another.
Yes, we
Okay.
are.
And you know what? That's the miracle of healing, because you know the story where the woman just, she knew she wasn't clean enough to touch Jesus, but she showed up anyway. And all she did was touch the cloak of his hem, and he knew instantly. And what did he say to her? Who touched me? He knew, but he even asked, "Who touched me?" So that she would say, I was unworthy, and it was me,
Yeah.
you know, so that she would put herself in the crowd to.
Stop repeating affirmations to manifest. Stop journaling and stop listening to YouTube videos. It's not going to work. To manifest true abundance, you have to unlock the correct frequency inside your brain. Anything else is wasting time, and if you give me a few seconds, I can explain. What if the reason you can't manifest abundance is nothing to do with your affirmations? Listen, the hard truth is that you probably won't get anywhere by watching videos on here trying to change things or learn techniques and methods. This strange new discovery can show you the one thing you need to do to manifest more. So stick around for a second, because it's nothing like what you're expecting. At this point, you've probably heard things already like we're all connected and you are able to manifest abundance. You're a conscious, spiritual being, and you know there's more to life. Maybe you've even tried to manifest something before and it hasn't worked. You may have heard the quote from Nikola Tesla that essentially says everything in the universe is frequency and vibration. And what this means is that manifestation comes down to your frequency. And again, you might have already heard that before, but what you might not have heard is that there is a specific frequency you can trigger to unlock inside your brain when you listen to a certain sound. And they actually knew this thousands of years ago. It's a secret based on ancient Egyptian knowledge, and it's what today's elites and billionaires use to manifest huge abundance. This could save you many
To see her, you know, and everybody, you know how we are here in this society. Everyone's so good, a bunch of hypocrites. That's the only political party going on here, guys. Hypocrisy. That's it, because we're all terrible. We have to really rise above some of the things that we've allowed ourselves to become. But that little tiny energy went out, and he knew it, right? That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And I don't know where I was going with that. Can you get me back there, Lynn? We do this all the time too, you guys.
Yes, that's true. So the start of the conversation was how the military destroys marriages.
Oh, they
And
do.
yes.
Oh, I know where I'm going with all of that. I was just talking about it'll come back, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get back to this part.
Okay.
So we're finding how they're spending all the money and how they create all of these lies to
Yes.
spend the money. Well, let me show you my husband, my first husband. He was arrested, okay? He was in the military. They sent him to bomb school. I swear they create these things to see if the guys will lie. Who's going to go into what? It's all a mind thing that they do to these guys.
Yeah.
Really, I'm not kidding you. I have been in this for too long. So anyway, he went to bomb school. Military pays for the guys to go to their, you know, they go, they learn, they come back. What are they going there for? Why don't you send them to farming school? Why don't we have crops growing on all this military land? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I learned how to shoot the guns, you know, and all that, you know, but could you, you know, anyway, so I never understood that. You're always taking them away, and like, they're never like, you know, when you empty a cup, something's supposed to get put in it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
There was never, anyway, so they go off to this bomb school, they come back, they get their little badge. I guess it's like Girl Scouts when I got a badge for my sash, you know, and then whatever, they go to the next school, whatever. Okay. So these guys, now they're all bomb makers. So they get together, the soldiers, you know, because they're all brothers, and they're in this one guy's barn, and they're making all these bombs because that's what they learned to do. Just making black powder in baby jars, and, you know, doing the wire to the next one, and, you know, just, well, you think they're not going to do that?
Right.
I mean, don't look at the white elephant. Okay, so then that leads to, you know, we're getting pretty good at this, you know. We're just getting together to have family barbecue, you know, after church, even, because one of the guys was the pastor.
Who doesn't make bombs after church, Tracy Joe, at the family barbecue? I'm sure everyone in our audience has this experience.
This is so crazy, you know. And so the guys decide they're going to go out and go on a little fun game. play
Yeah.
something, go out and blow something up.
Yeah.
Well, the women, I just go home. I got a kid and I'm pregnant. You know, the women are just naive. I'm sorry. Part of that programming we bought into, okay? There's
Yes.
the archetype of the type of woman you wanted to be, you know, and you didn't know any better. And then, you know, all the women are always looking and the other girls like, oh, we're the pure ones. And then we're like, they look like they're having more fun, you know? So anyway, so we were just a different, we would go home and be good. I didn't know anything else to do. Okay.
Yeah.
So here I am at home in bed, like 2 o'clock in the morning, and they're banging on the door. And I open the door to the FBI. These men just come streaming in. They got a piece of paper, got a warrant, and I'm pushing back. Imagine, okay, I'm about 7, almost 8 months pregnant in a big green onesie. I look like Kermit the Frog, you know, rainbow band, you know, big, and they just keep coming in. And
Oh my
Christy was
God.
asleep. My daughter was asleep in her room, and they just keep coming in. The FBI, there's a fire department was there. There was a dog there. The bomb squad was there, you know, and when it's all happening so fast, you're just like,
Oh,
and they're, you know, they're taking everything that my husband had been arrested. They're holding him down at the whatever.
yeah.
Because he was military, they were waiting for the military, the police to get there, and the JAG would be the, you know what I mean? So that would be the lawyer immediately, you
Yeah.
know, and then, you know, and they're taking things out of my house. They take water out of my iron.
Water
They
out
take
of your
ice
iron?
cubes. They're taking different things from the house. They take ice cubes out of the freezer. I don't know why. I guess you can freeze different substances when you make bombs. They're looking for certain things because they just arrested these guys for. So here's what they were out doing. They're out. They find this old house. All that's left is like a chimney and a half a wall and the foundation. Okay, in Washington, D.C., there's so many historical homes. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's the foundations for historical restoration
There
on
are. Yeah.
homes. These
Yeah.
are big societies, and usually the women of these high military men, these are the little society things that they all get involved in and stuff. And I guess I should watch what I'm saying because, like, women, a lot of them do good stuff too. Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
But, okay. But anyway, so, but that's a waste of money to me if it's an old house, like, you know, so anyway, so there was a trailer there. They were just messing around, and it was a construction trailer, and there were people in it. And so what they did was they went around the construction trailer and they buried the jars, wire jar, you know, and then they went off into the woods, and then they started to blow it. Okay, and
no.
the construction worker guys come running out, and they're just freaking out, and that was what they wanted to happen, you know, and they're just laughing, and they hear them getting on the walkie-talkies, those guys, and they're calling. I don't know what happened, just all hell broke loose because that was a historical site and they were now deemed terrorists.
Oh, wow, Tracy Joe, that's astounding. I mean, that's just
Okay, but listen, keep your mind open to this being planned.
okay.
Okay.
Yep,
This,
I am. I'm there now.
this. Okay. And so now all of a sudden, we're in the Washington Post Metro News. Noisy goblin turns out to be soldiers. 2 arrested after blast at the PGH haunted house. Now they were having a hard time raising money for this house, for this project. Do
Okay.
you see what I just said?
Yes, I do.
And now it's everywhere. It's not just there. Now it's in Prince George's Journal, Police Probe Mystery of Black Manor Blast. Also, these could be, do you see what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Okay, this is not okay because I'm not aware of any of this. My children aren't aware of any of this. I
Right.
got to go through a huge court where we get drawn into court. But let me just finish, okay?
Okay, yeah.
2 seized after blast at haunted house. The map is there, the whole article, you know, The Evening Sun, Baltimore, Wednesday, October 13th. Isn't that a special day
That is a
isn't it?
special day.
I think
Wow.
it is, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
1982. Police find bomb factory at GI's home.
Oh, please.
Okay. Bombers
Hey,
spook
brunch.
Blood Manor house watchman. Bombers spook Halloween house guard. I mean, girl, it was everywhere. Bombs explode at site of haunted house. Bombs explode. This stuff, you guys, how dare they?
Exactly.
How dare they did this to me?
Yeah.
Okay? This is bullshit.
Yes,
How
it is.
dare they did this to my children?
Yeah.
This
yeah.
is bullshit because I swear to you 100% that this is that. I mean, there's no way around it. They even had t-shirts made. Look, they were even making money off Blood Manor. You know? I mean, and this
I almost burned my old shoes. That's how sick I was of the pain. Foot pain, knee pain, back pain, nothing worked. I tried expensive sneakers, bulky insoles, orthopedic.
Plan.
we were in the old guard. I think so. Wait, where was this? Hold up.
Okay.
Prince George County. I've been in so many places, you guys, you just have to let me. No, no, we were there. This was the second. This is when he was a drill sergeant. So we were in Fort Sill, Oklahoma, somewhere like that.
Okay. Yes, I'm sure you had to move a
Yes.
lot.
Sure. Yeah, okay, put that there. Anyway, yeah. This is what I'm saying about everybody needing to realize, when Donald Trump says you got to take back America, people going, what does that mean? We're going to take it back. Take it back from who? You got to take it back from this global awareness wireless device God that's feeding you out of a pharmakia, okay?
Yes.
Seriously, you are not a food processor, and get it. Really, what you are is a data processor, because all this God wants is for you to be behind the artificial intelligence. But here's the deal. When the angels woke up and we left the garden because God said, hey, it's time. Clarion call, wake up. You
Yeah.
got to go be in the world and not of it.
Yes.
The infinity symbol. You got to be in the world and not of it. The number 8, you guys, is the infinity symbol stood up to lock in time and space. It's time to open up the flow again.
Yes.
Okay. And realize that you are powerful. You go in the world, you fight this stuff. You go out of the world, you be with God at night. You go in the world, you fight this stuff. You go out of the world, you get your soul right. You rest. You should rest in peace every single night. These warriors, these military guys, they're not resting in peace at night. The
No, they're not.
dreams they have, the what I can read off of people, okay? And you can call it whatever you want. I feel you. I should be able to feel you. And I don't even have to touch you to feel you.
Exactly.
Okay?
Soul to
That-
soul.
Yeah. It's soul to spirit, spirit to soul, student teacher, teacher student, soul to spirit. Soul and spirit are not the same thing to me.
No.
My soul is my teacher and I'm the student. But every now and again, he makes me switch. And the only reason it happens is because I learned something and then he has to become again the student to go back. This is our relationship with God. This is this symbol. Okay. These are the things that, there's snakes. You know what? You're not taking a sacred symbol. God made everything. If you want to make it evil and use it that way, go ahead. You have the free will choice to do that. What you don't have is the willpower to make it be so.
Mm.
Because
right.
you traded willpower for free will. And if you think free will is what you want, have it. I don't want it. Right now, I live in a thing called the cunt tree. You know how I feel about that. This is a nation. This is a beautiful nation. Okay? One nation. Our heart is supposed to beat all together here in this grand experiment. You want an experiment? Well, guess what? I know my heart isn't a heart. It's a toroidal field. And I can send right back to you everything you did wrong. If I can just get enough people, just enough, to figure it out, because I've been waiting long enough to go, why isn't that monkey experiment doing? You know, the one where the monkeys wash the potatoes on the one island and the other monkeys, they just got it? Well, crap,
Yes.
we've been washing potatoes over here forever and they ain't getting it. I need something a little more than that experiment. Somebody did
Yeah.
something to the monkeys in the Wizard of Oz. Remember they're flying. Anyway, it's a joke.
Yeah.
Because that works for animals, you guys. We're not animals.
Hmm.
God's not an animal. I have an issue with people calling him, oh, we just have an animal nature. Oh, I'm sorry, you need to go back to Dr. Doolittle school. Okay?
Yeah.
He could at least talk to the animals. I can't talk to you. I don't talk, you know what I'm saying? Because
Ew.
I'm not an animal. We're not animals.
We're not.
We're the possibility of anything and everything we want to be. Don't be confused. You're not a kitty girl. You are a girl who has the ability to go buy whatever amount of money you want to spend on a kitty costume and put it on.
Mhm.
But remember, you're a girl underneath that costume.
That's right.
Okay? There are two polarities here. Everything was created. This is a duality reality. It's a binary system.
Yes, it is.
Oh, and I have to throw this in because this is the way it works for me and Lynn. So
Yeah.
the NGOs, remember the NGO? That used to bug me. I'm like, what is an NGO? And I went, oh, BINGO?
Yes.
You got everyone, didn't you? Money, think of it. It was a bingo. Everyone plays bingo. It was a way to get money to the church. It
Right.
was another write-off. It was
Was.
but what is an NGO? It's a way to hide money, isn't it? I mean, I haven't even looked it up. I don't have time sometimes. You
It
guys.
is a way to hide. I did look it up, and
Yeah.
it is a way to hide
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, there was a farmer had a dog,
Yeah.
and bingo was his name-o.
Yeah.
Okay. BI,
NGO.
buy, right?
Yes.
That means two, right?
Yes.
A two system.
Two systems.
Do what I say, not what I do. Whatever God echoes that's, you guys need to know the voice of God. He only edifies you.
Yes, that's the truth.
Even when you've done something wrong, what he does or what it does, people get all upset that you say he, but whatever. Okay. Whatever you want to call it, you know, the thing that makes you get to the place inside yourself to have a realization for a moment, to just stop for a second, you know, okay, whatever that is to you, okay. It doesn't say mean things to you. It edits you. It edifies you, but that voice edits you in an edifying way.
Yes, that's exactly right.
This one commands. This other one, it gives commands. It's like a computer. As a matter of fact, it is a computer. This is putting you in a computer. This is putting you in a garden.
Yes.
This is putting you in a computer like this. Can't make it any clearer. You see that? That looks like downtown, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
That's a blueprint for a city they're building, isn't that? No, it's not. That's called a motherboard.
It is a
That is
motherboard.
inside of a computer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
And inside that computer, the motherboard is like a big city with many streets and highways that connect all of the buildings together. If
Wow.
you don't see that they're building high-rise buildings to put you in to make computer chips out of, because now they've got you stacked on top of each other being data processors, and then they tell you they're trying to build a hive, too late. It's already done. And they're putting you in it like Tataria. You're just arriving here.
Yeah.
You don't even know how you got here. Go watch a movie called Blink 2. That ought to scare you, but wake you up.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, I mean, boy, it's been a wild ride, you know, learning the mind of God and having God
Yes.
help you
Oh,
to teach you and
wonderful
learn.
wild ride. Yes.
Yeah. So where are we going with any of that? We're going connect the dots.
Yes.
All of everything we're all experiencing, we're all connected. We're just all a dot.
We are.
We're all a dot. That's why we're wearing the dots. You know,
Yeah.
you know, the life wave.
Yep.
You know, we're even smoking garlic now. Mike just did a show.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
This is old and ancient. And Michael, you know what is really cool about this though?
Yeah.
I tell you, God's going to heal the things that you cannot have hate in you. Okay. He
Yes.
has such a hatred of smoking.
Shoe brands have been lying to you. Do you want to know why? Nobody believed me at first, but now everyone wants a pair. My friends laughed when I said I'd found shoes that ease pressure on feet and joints, enhance stability to prevent falls and twists, and offer all-day comfort. But once they saw me moving effortlessly, pain-free, full of energy, and walking like I was floating, they couldn't wait to know my secret. It's called Grounded Footwear, the revolutionary barefoot shoes that free your feet and improve your health. The secret? A cutting-edge design rooted in nature and backed by science. Each pair is engineered to support your body's natural alignment and strengthen muscles, so your feet, ankles, knees, hips, and even back feel better with every step. It's easy to see why everyone is obsessed with grounded footwear. 1. Inspired by the world's most enduring runners. With its orthopedic-approved barefoot design, grounded footwear promotes healthy walking and relieves stress on joints. 2. Effortless to use. Just slip them on and go. From chores at home to running errands, they adapt to any terrain while strengthening your feet in real time. 3. A 2-in-1 solution. While you walk, the shoes use acupressure insoles to reduce pain and improve circulation. Think natural foot rehab built right into your daily routine. 4. Feel the benefits from day one. Users report less joint pain, improved posture, and a walking on cloud sensation after just one wear. 5. Shock-absorbing insole. Prevents repetitive injuries to the foot, knees, hips, and back. 6. Perfect for any lifestyle. Busy professionals, seniors, fitness lovers, or those who stay active from sunrise to sunset.
Cigarettes. Something happened when he was a child.
Yeah.
His parents smoked. He would
Oh.
be in the car with the windows up. And
Oh,
kids
yeah.
kids can't say. Back
Right.
then, you know, shut
That's
up.
right.
I mean, I'm not saying they said that. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm just saying
Exactly.
something happened.
Yeah.
You know, so he just has always been negative about it. Well, now this is this is an ancient way to the garlic. This is just garlic.
Okay.
This is garlic. You're
Okay.
actually smoking a garlic that coats your nose, your ears, and your lungs and your throat, and it helps with a lot of things. It's a
Really?
really good show. Yeah, don't miss that one.
Is
And we're
that
just all
something-
learning about it. So
Is that something
I-
you guys are going to offer on your website?
we've been offering it. We've been doing shows
Oh,
with Scott.
oh, okay.
Scott
Okay.
Perez. Scott Perez is here
Okay.
in Florida, one of our friends. But
Yeah.
you know, that's another great thing about being alive now. You get to take control of your health.
Yes, you do. And
The
we
things
should
that are available to us right now, and all of this, oh, I can't afford it. So expensive. You know what? You're that part of, let me get a little box and go, do I wine? Okay. No, it doesn't say, do I drink wine every day? It says, do I wine? Okay. Because people, if you're going to say that, let's see, that bottle of wine is how much and you buy 4? You know, I'm not saying don't buy the wine. I'm saying don't give me some excuse.
Yes.
Because right now we're living in a time of abundance. Anything that you want will come to you.
And
If
how
you
do you
don't-
go about doing that, Tracy Joe?
Well, you use your words first of all, and you don't talk it away.
That's right.
Okay. You just don't talk it away. There's a lot of things it's really getting into breaking away from doing things that the computer has taken away from you. People think that's even being creative. Like, I'm being creative over here. Look at all this graphics I'm doing. No, you're not. That's not graphics. See, sorry, I had to get down these.
Yeah, it's okay.
Because I can guarantee you, people, it's very not hard to heal yourself, you guys. You have to make the time to do it, though. You won't give the time to yourself. I definitely don't think you'll give the time to get a patch for yourself either, but you'll go out and get the late, you know what I mean? Anyway, you'll have to figure that about yourself.
Right.
You have to turn back on pathways in your brain that take you out of the routing system that you're in, stuck going round and round and round and
Right.
round.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they did say circle the square, but that doesn't mean get stuck on the, going round and round and round. But anyway, get a coloring book, you guys. I mean, just get a coloring book. I can guarantee you, you can sit with your phone longer than you could sit to color this, unless you took a crayon, unless you've got something just scribbled the whole thing all one color. Okay. It takes time to do this, but in doing it, it reroutes your brain. I know Kathy says to write,
Yes,
but
Kathy,
sometimes
yes.
I can't find my words because my words are not, they swirl and they dance and they, it's like, that's why we're talking, you know, I'm texting you and the next thing I'm singing you a song because the song
Right.
pops in my head. The next thing I'm like, turn it upside down to me, you know.
Exactly.
Because I'm having a vision. I'm in ecstasy. I'm
Yeah.
not taking ecstasy.
Right.
I'm in ecstasy. Let's see, the pharmakia had to create that because you don't know how to get yourself in a state of ecstasy.
Mm.
You know what?
Mm.
Trying to get yourself into a state of ecstasy, you got to learn these, though.
Mm.
Okay?
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
right now, everyone's living under this right here. I would say these are the 7 chakras out of control.
Oh, very good. Yeah, they would be.
So I
Absolutely.
had to rip this out and I had to override it with this. Like I had to shut that down by activating this.
Amen. Yes.
I had to shut down lust by activating chastity.
Mhm. Yes.
Okay. And I always love to say this, just so ladies, you get chased. It's in this word. Men like women that don't give it up.
Mm. Good point.
Okay.
Yeah.
If they want that, they'll go buy one. And if that's the kind of men they are, give them the money to go do it and say adios, muchachos.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know,
Yeah.
I'll tell him, I'll send him to Nino so Sancho can talk to, I just love Sancho. Tortas, tortas. Anyway, you get where I'm going with this, you guys.
Yeah.
You can't fix something that you don't know is wrong, first of all. And it's not wrong that there's something wrong with you, okay? It's wrong that you don't know that you can override it, okay? You can shut off, why do I do the things I hate and I hate the things I do?
Mhm.
You can turn that off by doing the things that you don't know how to do yet.
Practice.
Learn how to do charity. If you're bored and you're greedy, I just want to be, oh, Bitcoin this, now I'm bored, there's nothing to do. Well, go out and find some way to do charity. It's not always for you. You want more? Go do.
Yes.
Go give.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's really, these are things that we were taught, and I love it. It's called the 7 even. I laugh, you know, because the 7 chakras, and
Yeah.
that's just something that that's another thing I work on. But anyway, just turn on your creativeness, you guys. Just turn it back on, okay? Turn it back on because it gets shut down because of this.
Mhm.
And seriously,
Yeah.
it's easy to reactivate yourself. This was cooler when I got a little further into the coloring, you know, and stuff. And I had talking to spirit, and I'm like, man, I'm, one of those WAN days, you know, and spirit's like, oh, what's going on? I'm like, you know, I haven't do anything to develop myself, you know, I don't even know how to paint or draw, you know. It was funny. I was standing at the store picking something up for Michelangelo, a prescription he needed at the time. And I look over and I'm thinking that, because you can have these conversations in the grocery store, you know it, Lynn. Okay, you're
That's
trying
right.
to fake it until you can make it. I'm trying to hold together until I get back to the car because I'm gonna cry. You know what I mean? It's just like, so I look over and I see this.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It comes with a paintbrush, and even though you don't get the time to learn how to paint, you get the time to sit down and create
Yeah. Yeah.
amazing things and not feel sorry for yourself.
I love those. Tracy Joe, I have books like that too. I mean,
You know what I mean?
I do.
It's,
Color books, painting books. It's very relaxing.
there's a generation that we were held back. I know some people don't understand, but but I'm coming from from where I'm at you, from the crone, you know.
Yeah.
Being a mother, being a maiden, you know, I made choices in my life. I had a daughter young, you know, she was born on my 14th birthday, best choice I ever made. But I was walking with the Lord as a child,
Sure.
you know. So I just had it. We all have. Some people don't know what they're doing here. I've always felt like I've known what I'm doing here,
Yeah.
but I also knew there were not teachers here. And the teachers that taught me were all in a mystical realm, in a world that no one could see. They would be in a vision all around me, you know.
Yes.
And when I would hear about people like Joan of Arc or Mother Teresa, or the little girls that would see you know, Mary, you know,
Yeah.
I would say that's what I know.
Mhm.
That's what I know.
Yeah.
That's my energy. That's my field. Um,
Mom had Alzheimer's at 78, but today, at 82, she solves crossword puzzles better than me thanks to a spice hidden in the kitchen. Now imagine this.
so I don't know where I was going with that. Boy, I got there and I got really vulnerable. And when you get vulnerable, you get scared again and you feel yourself all of a sudden like,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah, because you're really
Um,
starting to reveal truths and things from deep inside of you. And then
Yeah.
sometimes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
The patches kind of do that. That's called healing, though, you guys. It's very important to do. And you don't need a pill or nothing. Maverick, those pills make you shut up.
Yes,
And I
sir.
don't know. Well, I know one time they tried to give me Paxil. That was the answer. The
Yeah.
church, when my first marriage fell apart, that I didn't know what to do because there's no one there. The military really doesn't have a system set up. It might now. It didn't then. It didn't for me. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's all I can say. And when I went to the priest to try to tell him and I fell apart in his office, I never saw a man more afraid in my life.
Really?
He's looking at me and he
Wow.
he tells me, yeah, and we'll pray, you know, we pray. They always want to pray together with you, whatever, but he didn't really have anything for me really. And I was like,
Wow.
so he told me to go and see a doctor. And so I went because I didn't know. My husband I think he's probably gone
Yeah.
even. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you slowly start to fall apart. I mean, anyone that's gone through trauma like that, when it happens to you, that's part of you is still trying to vibrate to hold everything together, is what's inside of there is like completely like out of here. I mean, it wants to go, you know, but you still know you got to be here. Anyway, trauma is a crazy thing.
It is.
But so that what they ended up giving me, I went to see the doctor and they give you this questionnaire, you know, you're all traumatized. And it was a psychiatrist, I guess. They're trying to see your state of mind, you know, what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
And the question started asking me, are you having any thoughts of suicide? And I'm like, are you having any thought? Because they have to redirect the question at you in different ways because you would answer it no. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
do know what you're saying.
So then down it said a couple questions. It says, are you having any thoughts of killing or wanting to kill yourself? And I looked up at this, I looked up at this nurse and I went, look, these questions are really stupid. And if I wanted to kill somebody, it would be him. This is, you know what I mean? So, anyway, I ended up walking out of that office with they gave me this little tiny pink pill called Paxil, and that's not a good pill. They should have never put that on the market.
No.
And it's one of those pills, I promise, when I saw Blink,
Yeah.
I'm like, that's how they're doing it. You're taking prescriptions that are making you blink. You have to see the movie if you haven't seen it. Okay. It's like why nobody can remember what they did last week, but they're getting ready again to go to that really fun party they had. Oh, wait, what's his name? Diddy? I mean, Diddy? Oh, did he invite us? Oh, you know?
Yeah.
And then you find out now it's been going on.
Right.
Because it's been going on.
Yeah, it has.
These wireless devices are they've been keeping track of everywhere you go.
Yes, they have been.
So I don't know. I had good teachers that weren't in the world here with me. They were in my visions,
Yeah.
and certain things were not for me, and I didn't get to do it. And there were certain things they let me try.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, everyone's going to concerts. Okay, go. Okay. So I went to one of my first concert was Black Sabbath. It
Okay.
was terrible. It was horrible. I didn't even know who Ozzy Osbourne. I didn't know what he was doing. It's, oh, everybody goes to concerts. You just, you know, how kids are. They don't listen because no one explains anything. And
Right.
anyway, they were already trying to take apart the family already anyway. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
Even in your churches. So we're not even going to go there.
Yeah.
And these programs, you guys, you don't understand. They are not done. They're done to a mass, you know, like a mass, like when you go to church, like a mass of people.
Yeah.
Like you go to a football game and you're in a stadium and they can control the sound that you think you're hearing that's getting programmed into your subconscious mind because they only let you hear on certain bandwidth. You're tuned to it. You're tuned to it with this.
Mm.
These are all frequencies and colors. That's why I'm not saying they're good or bad. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm not. Okay. My body, my temple, I could do what I want. God said I could do experiments here. Okay. And I've experimented with this.
Yep.
Okay. And I also know that if this is on all the time, they can track you because you give an energy signature. They don't want you to turn this off.
Mm.
As a matter of fact, it stays lit without you anymore because they use food to do it. You ever put phosphorus in your body? You see what they've done?
Yes.
I'm not going to argue because I have friends that this is their life and this is what they've done and
Yeah.
all of that. I love my friends. They're good. I got people that are friends that don't do God, you know, I'm not here to fight. I'm here to love you.
Yes.
I am not going to fight with you about this.
Right. That's
What
right.
I'm going to do and what I feel like I've been doing is learning how to put my story together to get my point across
Yeah.
without offending you,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and loving you. So this thing right here that we talked about, and in the game on the board, on the game board, there's two pillars, Boaz and Jachin. You see them. It'll have a B on the bottom. It'll have a J, blowjob. I had to say that because we're adults, sorry. But that's not what it's for. But they were given a lot of those in the White House under Joe Biden, if you read it backwards. Okay. So those two pillars, okay, they're in the game. I didn't make this stuff up. I'm just trying to learn what they mean. And this is how in my visions, I get taught with what's in my field to learn from.
Right. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So what I was shown was this and this.
Huh?
And you don't just have one of these in you. You have two of them. Just like this. That's
Okay.
why there's two pillars on the board.
Okay.
They're not supposed to be like this. They tell you you mirror me. I'm like you. No, I'm not, because this one is supposed to be like this, everybody's favorite position.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, let's talk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But that's energy, you guys. So stop going there because that's what they've done. Okay. So when the two, where am I in my camera? When the two become one and they slide together,
Mhm.
you do that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right.
It's like a DNA spiral. It's like completes it as above, so
Yeah.
below.
Yeah.
So from here to here,